I want you to picture this. A customer storms in yelling at you. And instead of losing the sale, you actually earn the trust of the customer. How about that? I want to share with you a 4-step formula that you can implement to always deal with angry customers. You may not be the one that has caused them to be angry, but you are the one that has to placate them. You are the one that is responsible for putting out the fires. How do you do that? I want to give you a formula that can help you resolve that situation. Well, my name is Joseph Mcheriwa, and I help organizations and individuals sharpen their selling skills and bring in more revenues in the process. So let's look at the 4-step formula or 4-step process that I believe if you implement, it will help you to placate angry customers. So I call it the AAAI formula or AAAI formula, which has helped me in a number of years every time when I come across an angry customer that I need to placate. So the first A is acknowledge. Okay? You have to acknowledge that a wrong has been done. You see, because every customer, when they come, whether to your office or to your organization, they don't sit and plan and say, today I just want to be angry with my service provider. Whatever they say to me, I'm going to be angry. It's not like that. They don't make that plan. That's why you see, when someone speaks to them in a different manner, when they were angry, they cool down. Or someone wasn't angry and they end up getting angry. So getting angry is a reaction of something that was done to them or that was said to them. So here we are looking at a scenario where the client has been angered already before you came in, and you are coming in now to placate the client. One thing you have to understand then is that the client didn't make a plan to just be angry. Their anger is a reaction of something that has happened, right? So if they are to understand you, forgive you, and move on, it's also going to be a reaction of what it is that you would have done to them or said to them. So first and foremost, what enables the client to cool down is for you to acknowledge that a wrong has been done. Many client services people make the mistake of trying to justify. The client is just bursting and they're telling you what wrong has been done, and you are busy trying to justify or to say it has been done like this because of this and that and that. Or it's our rule in this organization, this is how we do things here. And by doing that and by saying that, you are actually getting the client angrier. So what should you do? You have to acknowledge that a wrong has been done, whether it was in good faith or it wasn't in good faith, but the client has been made to get angry. So if you are a trained customer service person, you also need to understand from them to what extent the wrong has affected them. They may get angrier, but in the process, they are also appreciating the fact that you are concerned about how they feel or how they are feeling as a result of this wrong that has been done. So as they narrate their story and you are listening, it's also that listening is part of acknowledging that a wrong has been done. And so after you acknowledge, already 50% towards getting the client to be placated and to understand you. Just by acknowledging, you take out quite a huge dose of anger from your client. And then, after you acknowledge that a wrong has been done, you have to ask for forgiveness. Okay? Most people cannot ask for forgiveness, which borders on arrogance. They just can't say, may you forgive us. For sure, you've been wronged. Things shouldn't have been done that way. Can you please forgive us? In a low tone of voice. When you do that, the client will actually see that you are repentant of what has been done and you are also not approving of what has been done. Many people, instead of acknowledging, they are quick to justify why things have been done that way, and they are also trying to exonerate themselves from having done that. Yes, you may not be the one that has caused the problem for the customer, but you being part of the organization, you are also part of the problem. You are also part of the people that have caused the problem to the customer. So when you ask for forgiveness, you don't ask for forgiveness on behalf of the person who wronged the client, but you ask for forgiveness on behalf of the entire organization. So you then say, can you please forgive us? And not, can you forgive him? Or can you forgive her? Or can you forgive me? Can you forgive us as the entire organization? And also that brings a bit of some respect and pride on the part of the customer, the feeling that I have to forgive this entire organization. Being me who I am in a position where I can forgive the whole organization. It has some psychological effects which are positive on the part of the customer. And then after you ask for forgiveness, you now have to ask for the way forward. Okay? By asking for the way forward, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't know what the way forward is, but you want the contribution of the prospect. You want them to also feel like they have suggested something that could be implemented. And so giving them that room to say, we listen to your voice, we listen to what you say, you are an important or you are an integral part of the success of our organization. So what do you suggest can be the way forward now? The wrong has been done, you have forgiven us, and what do you suggest we do going forward to make sure that this doesn't happen again and to make sure that you are always a happy client of ours? Even if they suggest something that you cannot implement, you can simply say, all right, at this point, looking at our circumstances and our situation, we may not be able to implement exactly as you are suggesting. How about us doing like this, like this, like this to you? By so doing, the client feels that they are part of the solution. And by being part of the solution, they'll own the solution. And also they feel that they are part of you, they are part of the organization. When you do that, that becomes a best way of resolving the problem. And the last one now is to implement. All right? You then implement what it is that you have agreed with the prospect. Make sure you implement. Many people can pass the 3 stages, but if you fail on the last one, you are actually going to get the client even angrier and they will not trust you again. So make sure that whatever you agree with the client, you are going to implement it. And after implementing, this one is a bonus. You have to then check with the client. My marker is not right today. So this one is a bonus. You then just check with the client how things are going on their side, how yes, the solution helped them become better. So by implementing this 4-step process, you'll find that instead of your stress levels being high, especially you're always in the business of dealing with angry clients, you realize that you'll be able to maintain your calm and your stress levels will remain normal and you're going to remain on your job for quite some time. I hope this helps you. And I encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you believe this helps, and also share with others. Put some comments, put some likes, so that we get the energy to keep on producing these educational videos for you.